Man, this game is crazy. You know, you come out here 1 week, you look like a major champion. The next week, you look like a 25 handicapper from Crabapple, North Dakota. But
let's go, bro.
3 shots, 4 par, I just do 2, 1 putt, par 4, birdie, ooh, new driver, info, replace, M2, par 5, fairway, what you fin do? Think I'll try to get on into, start right, good line, good view, it drew, shooting McGavin, 2 thumbs that's up high and 2 fingers pointed at you, pew pew, fairway to green, conk off that I'm playing. Sometimes these par 3 green look like an island, I plunge in and keep it on dry land, at least I'm a try man, up with the 5 and might use the trap man. I got a check man, line tango ball speed, rated that backsman, and where that ball land. Watch that's on my hand, is yours not the time, man. Yeah, that's my garment. I feel like Ron, man. Not talking noodles, I'm talking about John, man. And Gary Woodland, stripes over Travis Fulton, got me striping like Dustin Johnson. 59 watchdog, the way that.
And we're back, baby. We're back. Hopefully, the Temu version, baby. The Temu version of Nothing is OB South Texas Golf Podcast is over, baby. Episode 176. I am Andy Torres. I'm your host. And my co-host right here is the Bruce Dog, Freddie Arnold Garcia. How we doing tonight, baby?
The pride of Alice, Texas, come out.
Who is? Sergio? Okay, I don't know who you're talking about. See, okay. Hey, guys. Thanks so much. Hey, he's already got me thinking. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Episode 176. Nothing is OB Golf Podcast here. 176. Great White Buffalo.
I love how
the number one. Brucey, the number 1 rated golf podcast in San Antonio, baby. The number 1, baby. Yes, most viewed, most liked, and most disliked as well, right?
Oh,
most
liked. We got haters, bro. We got haters. We got crabs in a bucket.
But you know what? It's like self-hate, and I love it, right? That's what do I need? That toxicity.
Yeah, dude.
I need that toxicity right here, guys. Right here, guys. And they are back. Brucey, they're back, baby. Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Our guy Lee Ramos is back, baby, as our presenting sponsor for the Nothing is OB South Texas Golf Podcast. Make sure, guys, any of your demolition and dismantling needs, make sure you hit up our guy Lee Ramos, family-owned, family operated. Hit him up at MaximumDemo.com. What does he love, bro? He loves the dirty what? What does he love?
The dirty work. Come on.
He loves the dirty work. Him and his crew will do the jobs that said they cannot be done. He makes the impossible possible. That hit him up, our guy Lee Ramos at 210-507-2227 at MaximumDemo.com. Also, we're coming live from the Texas Chancla Studios right here. Big ups to our guy. Yes, he is that lawyer. He is that dude. The TikTok lawyer, Jesse Hernandez. Make sure you hit him up at JesseHernandezLaw.com at 210-807-8656. JesseHernandezLaw.com. The best in the business. We're going to have that number on speed dial with VTO coming up, Fiesta coming up, everything. We're going to have his ass on speed dial. And also, guys, we want to thank our home course. That's right, baby. We got a home course, Golf Club of Texas. Thanks to Bola Hugh and Zeke, the guys out there, bro. Ain't no other course like it. GCT is a vibe. The track, tough ass track, 100%.
Zoysia.
100% Zoysia, baby, from tee to green, the 10 cut bar. It's a little chilly out there. One of the best pro shops, one of the best bar and grills out there. The range, short game area, the people friendly. It's a vibe. Make sure, guys, if you've never been, hit them up. Check out the course. It's always a great time at Golf Club of Texas, guys, and we're thankful to have a home. All right, baby. Okay, it's tourney season, man. It's tourney season. We're gonna have some of the best people we know on the show tonight. We're gonna have Sergio Avendano. He's gonna talk about, I don't know. It's almost like it's a secret tourney, right? Like underground,
juice, right? It's like some secret juice or something.
Underground, baby, underground. Sergio Avendano is gonna be on to talk about a tournament that holds a special place in his heart for a special group of people. And ultimately, man, we brought some people on tonight that these people, like, they give so much of themselves, and you can't do anything but want to help. Am I right, bro?
Exactly, bro. I mean, like, dude, their hearts are so big, bro. And like they understand that it's just more about everybody else than themselves, bro. And that's all we can hope for, right? Is like people just helping people, bro. And ever since I met this guy, bro, right when he wants some rounds, I'll never forget. He wants some rounds. He says, bro, give him somebody, bro. I don't even need him. I get on. hey, dude. And I was like, dang, bro, not taking free rounds. Who doesn't want free
You're like
rounds,
this.
bro?
You're like this. I was like, man. I was like, oh, he must be a member somewhere, right? You got.
I know,
be a
right,
member
bro?
somewhere.
Yeah.
He's got to be a member, and he's again. We always talk about it, Brucey, right? We always talk about the show, and hey, you want to give us some free merch, some free rounds? Hey, we'll take them, baby,
large,
right?
I'm a large, bro.
Hey,
Okay.
Brucey,
Medium.
medium, women's medium, and I myself am a 34 husky. All right, hey, just in case you're out there. Hey, very husky. 34, very husky.
Out, bro. The gym's working out, bro.
It's a shake weight. It's a shake weight.
There you go.
It's a shake weight, baby.
Yeah.
As always, guys, make sure, guys, as you're tuning in, explicit content may be on here, and please do not take it out on our sponsors, our supporters, guys. Listen at your own discretion, guys. All right. So the views, the opinions expressed, they are not shared by our supporters, by our guests, by our sponsors, guys. So make sure you listen at your own discretion.
Yeah.
Paul Sharp, right here, one of our bros. Can maximum dismantle Brucey's golf swing?
Bro, Paul, easy there, bro. Easy there. Just because you're losing some strokes, it doesn't mean you can start barking up my tree, bro. Hey, Andy, what do they call me, bro?
It's more of a stump. It's not a tree. It's a stump.
Wow. Okay, dude. Thanks, partner. I appreciate it, brother.
Hey, all love, baby. Right, all love right here. And my dog, Jeff Peacroft. Yo, Eddie told us how you doing? Where? I haven't seen this guy at all, Jeff. I'm always looking at your Alamo Golf Association to see if your name's out there. I haven't seen you, bro. And he sent me a text the other day.
The lefty?
Dude, hey, one of the best hold on, Jeff Beecroft. We'll get to lefty. Jeff Beecroft, one of the best dressed golfers out there, and one of the best dudes.
No lie, bro. I remember that.
Bro, he's almost too sharp, bro. Too sharp. Yeah. All right, Jeff.
And the hair, brother.
And the hair. Oh. It's like Lego hair. It's just like let me change it up. Hey, change it up. Right here, our dog. Right here, Lefty. Right here, Rudy Cadillo. I was asking Brucey about his swing on the range at Silverhorn.
Yep. Hey, Rudy,
what did you say, Brucey? What did you let us in that conversation, bro?
So I'm talking to Rudy, and I'm hey, what's up? Because I really don't have a time. Because we always play in different groups, and I'm just asking him. He's like, hey, bro, like, have you always swing like that? I said, bro, ever since I played softball, baseball. I was always like going oppo. I would never do a full swing. He's like, dude. He was like,
he does that. He does that with women too. He goes the opposite.
Oppo. And he just told me. So he started giving me some like, and even Saul back at Golf Galaxy said, bro, dude, when you're alone and you have some space around you, bro, just take full wax. And I always felt like
with your chones on. Like, but with your chones on.
Yeah, and he's all recorded for me because I was. I was like, easy, Theo. Oh, dude. But nah, bro. And he was giving me some good tips, bro. And he was just saying, man, like, have fun out there. And again, man, about like not being in my head a lot because that's my biggest thing. And hey, ask John and ask RG what happened. But hey, thanks, Rudy. Appreciate that, brother. My boy Andy said he wants some money on me. You know what's so sad, bro, is that everybody was betting on me but myself. Sad, bro. Sad.
I don't know if it's sad. I think it's just it's not sad. It's just expected, right? You sent me a text the other day. You said it's sad how everybody can win money off of your game, but
I can't.
You can't even bet on yourself, bro. You can't even bet on yourself, bro. I love it though. I love the energy, Brucey. I love the energy you bring.
Hey, dude, RG was coming at me, bro. RG was barking like, hey. He wanted some of that toxicity too, bro. I don't know who he was listening to, but he was challenging me on some stuff. He was giving me some, hey, hurry up, bro. Like, hey, he was calling me Cantley he was calling me Patrick Cantley because I was taking forever on putting. Bro,
okay, and you know what? And I don't like how Jeremiah talks a lot of shit about that I take a long time, right? And you know what? I don't think I take a long time compared to you. I'm a fast player. Yeah. Is what people say. Like you spend a lot of time over 1 foot putts, dude. Like no, but I don't know what you're trying to do. You say you're trying to get out of your way, like
no, it's trying to silence my mind. Like my mind
like I always tell you that do that before you get up to the ball.
Yeah,
it's like pack a lunch. You know, hey, don't pack a lunch with all the fixings, everything in the car on the way over there. Do it the night before. Do it the day before.
Yeah, 10-4, bro. Lesson learned, man.
All right, so that means you're gonna speed it up next time.
Yeah,
right?
Speed it up, bro. Yeah. Hey, dude.
Hey,
don't lie, dude.
I love money. Hey,
Oh,
I
don't we
love
all?
money.
Don't we all?
I love money.
Yeah.
Tell me, Brucey.
Oh
Tell
no,
us.
so I was saying, dude. But ask RG, bro, dude. Okay, I was thinking a long times, but okay, remember we've talked about this. There's nothing wrong with somebody who goes through a routine or has their icks, right? But if it works, not the guy that throws the grass in the air and tests the wind and all that, dude, just to chili dip. My putts were going in, bro. Like, dude, I swear to God, I heard RG's butt cheeks go. Dude, and I knew that it was working. That's why when he was telling me, "Hey, hurry up!"
You slow played him. You did.
Yeah.
But you know what? In all fairness, RG Brucey slow plays himself. Like I think that's the thing. It's muscle menace, right? It works.
Or am I just slow?
It works with you. It works with you when it's vibing, and then it works against you because you get. It's all about a rhythm. I really feel that is. Sometimes I'll go a little bit quicker than normal. Sometimes I'll take a little bit longer than normal because it's comfort, right? It's comfort. Sometimes you get a little more comfortable over the ball, and then sometimes it takes a little longer to get comfort, a little more comfort, right? And right here, baby, we got some great comments, guys. Keep them coming in, guys. Later on the show, we're gonna have Steven Escobedo on the show. Can you visualize Brucey swinging in his chones? I as sure as hell can. I can. Yeah. It's like
I know, dude.
It's like an overweight 13-year-old boy, like looking in front of the mirror, flexing and all that shit. I can definitely see it, right?
Am I tarantans?
Jeff Beecroft right here. Last Samurai. Too much mind, no mind. Here we go. Right here. And then Jeff Beecroft. King of the 4-footers right here. Jeff, stop, bro. You're solid, bro. Like, you ain't king of the 4-footers. You're like one of the best freaking.
Bro, get him off your mouth already, bro. I wish you would talk about me like that, dude.
Okay, bro. Hey, this dude's got the flair. Hey, he's got the money. He speaks like 4 different languages. He always brings one of the best bottles of bourbon like you can't get anywhere. Dude's probably, he wears the Jay Lindenberg, but that season, not like us, not how we're wearing, not the outlet Jay Lindenberg shit, right? This dude wears the current in season, maybe even the model, the one that the cover, the model cover's wearing. Yeah. And not only just one of the best people, one of the best dudes. And I miss you, Jeff. I love you, bro. And I can't wait to see you again. Can't wait to get out there on the course with you guys. All right. So we're going to bring our guy on here. He's at Texas_bogey. That is his handle. Sergio Avendano. This dude is a man for the veterans. He's a golf lover, a hack, and he's hosting a great tournament. How you doing tonight, my brother?
Good, brother. How you doing? What's up, Brucey?
What's up, champ?
Bro, better now that you're on, dude. Okay, before we kick things off, I told myself, I said, this is what I'm going to ask Sergio. Sergio, what is your handicap for everybody out there to know? Hey, that you know what? They're like girls sometimes. They want to know what you're working with, and these golfers want to know what do you got in there? What are you working with, bro? What are you working with nowadays?
I'm struggling lately, brother. No lie, I've been struggling lately, bro. And I haven't been able to get out and play much, but I'm hovering about a 12 right now.
Dude, hey,
not bad.
Solid, man, dude. Where I was about 2 years ago, constantly shooting about 115, 120, hacking like you're talking about. Man, I'll take that 12 right now.
Bro,
nothing wrong with that, bro.
Dude, bro, that's solid because when Brucey and I met, we were like 14s when we met in 2020. Yeah. And now 5 years later, Brucey's a 22, I'm an 8. And you know what? Like, it's just, hey, thanks, you're sitting nice, bro.
What's said behind closed doors doesn't stay behind closed doors, bro.
What? Like I said, when Theo opens that door slightly. Hey.
Who's Sergio in your window?
So Sergio, you got a great tournament coming up at one of our favorite tracks. It's going to be held here. I'm gonna try to bring up the picture right here, and it might be a little.
Man, well, let me tell you how it went down. To be honest with you, brother, because I mean, this whole thing that we're trying to do, right? So there's some programs, some sessions out nationwide, right? And we got our gig here in San Antonio, where we're trying to provide therapy through golf for our veterans and our active duty, right? So the budget cuts that we got this year were freaking tremendous, man. Like they really cut our legs off this year. And one of the biggest things that really bothered me is that they took away the opportunity for us to provide something as simple as drinks and Gatorade, and then a little bit of a meal during the graduation when they finish their session, right? So I reached out. I'm like, we gotta make this right. You know, I'm talking to the heads of the organization, and they're like, hey, this is where we're at this year. That we're gonna have to just struggle through it. And that just didn't sit right with me, right? So I'm down there talking to, like you were just mentioning, the one and only, the best golf manager we have here in San Antonio, Mr. Robert Vasquez.
We must protect Robert Vasquez at all costs.
100%, man.
At all costs. If I was a big dude, I'd walk around with the papoose carrying him with the legs dangling, dude. That dude is a freaking gem.
I love him.
Everybody in the golf industry and the golf game could learn a lot from that gentleman.
Agreed.
What's up, my brother? What's up, my brother?
And he's making fun of. Look, he always says,
I love the dude, bro. He's my only one fan.
And he's the only one who backs you, man.
Thanks. You see, sir? Thanks, man.
He's got your back.
Now, hey, way back. Like, yeah, he's got your front end. All right. Sergio, so we're doing this. We're getting right into it. Like, we're getting right into the root of this tournament, man. I was like, I'm hoping I could, hey, just wine and dine him a little bit. Hey, let him.
Okay, man. Dry. Let's go.
Hey, come on.
So tell us, because for people that don't know, you're dealing with some stuff on kind of like a side that's a little bit ugly for a lot of us, because a lot of times in the golf game, we only see what's on Facebook. We only see the positives. We never see everything that goes into a tournament or goes into what you deal with on that veteran side of helping, helping your men and women, right? So
right.
So keep going, brother.
Yeah, man. So Robert was like, man, let's do a tournament. You know, it had kind of crossed my mind, but I wasn't sure the best way to go about it. Cause like I said, I got no sponsorships. I got no 501c3. I got nothing, man. It's just independent. It's just me, some of my veteran bros, and we're going to figure out how we're going to get this together. I know we're not going to be able to raise all the money that we need this one time, but that's okay. Right. Cause we got to get there in steps, and we got other things that are working in the background, but we got to get there in steps. So we're going to take a shot and we're going to do this tournament. Robert is definitely helping me out so that we can try to make as much as we can and still take care of the course at the same time, because it's one of our gems, like you said, we have here. So I don't want to take anything away from Robert, because they're giving up something for us to be able to come out there. So it's got to be a good split, right? Besides that, man, I'm trying to do like raffles. I'm trying to do whatever we can do while we're out there to just raise a little bit of change to try and help our veterans, because I want to make sure that we're producing the same quality product that we've been doing for the past few years for all the new veterans and the new active duty military that are coming out to experience these programs and this therapy for the first time. And I don't think it's right that the last 5-6 years we've been offering this, and all of a sudden now we're going to chop it off and say, well, you get the scraps now. This is what's left.
I don't mean to cut you off, brother, but just tell us, like, I guess, being in and working in these programs like that's where you give freely of yourself. What is it that's so therapeutic for a veteran to pick up the game of golf from that you've seen?
Oh, and well, I'm going to tell you from my perspective, right? And I do have a couple stories from some of the other veterans that have been through and what they've told me. But I came through golf because I wanted to get better, because I was tired of sucking, right? That was my only reason why I went through this program, because there was free lessons for me as a veteran. So I jumped on that 100%, and I was being very selfish with it and said, I'm tired of sucking. I want to keep playing. I want to play better. What I found when I went through the program was this community of veterans that were going through the same thing that I was going through, right? I had just retired a couple years before, no longer have that community of my active duty buddies that I'm hanging around with, what we're doing. So I didn't even know that there was something that I was missing in my life at that time. And this program helped me fill that void, not just through the community, but I fell in love with the program so much that I kept coming back and volunteering and trying to help and trying to spread the word. And what it gave me was that service that I was so accustomed to doing for the last 21 years of my life, while I was serving in the military. So that's what it brought back to me. It gave me that purpose to be able to expand my community and be able to help other veterans, bring them out of the dark shadows that they're in, get their butts off the seats of the sofas at home, get them outside, get them doing something. And what golf has done for me is when I'm on the course, dude, for those, well, here in San Antonio, sometimes 6-7 hours, depending on where the hell you're playing. I don't think about anything else but the golf. Like, my back doesn't hurt. My neck doesn't hurt. My knees, I'm not thinking about anything except that next shot. And so it's those moments of time that it allows me to just be free. And that's what golf gives me. So that's what I'm always constantly searching out there. And that's why I keep coming back out because those are the only times that, as of right now, I'm not hurting when I'm on the golf course. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's beautiful,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
I'm not like a veteran or anything, man, but like I know like anxiety, depression, some of that stuff kicks in, man, and like again, how you said, you get them out of the dark shadows. I'm talking to older vets. That's all they say is like they're at home. They feel like they're no use to anybody. They're just there. They wish they could do more, and this brings out camaraderie. How you said, service. They feel a part of something, and then just to be like around other brothers and one common goal. I think that's awesome, bro.
It's
100%
a quick
awesome.
dive, man. I'm telling you, it's once you get into that little dark aspect of it, it sucks you in even harder. So you got to have somebody to be there to help pull you out, right? And that's what we're trying to do with these programs when we bring those veterans and those military active duty to come out. So we don't want them sitting at home just staring at a wall and thinking these bad thoughts. We want them to be out on the golf course talking shit to each other, you know, playing a little bit of back and forth banter and then a little bit of outdoor exercise, walk around. I mean, what else can you ask for, man?
Would you say that? Would you say that it saves lives?
Oh, 100%, man. I got a dude that we were able to bring him out. He hadn't left his house in about 4 or 5 years.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, he had a lot of physical ailments. He had a lot of emotional and social monsters that he was dealing with. And we were able to talk him to come out, man. And after that, every week he's there. He's back out. He's volunteering. He's coming out. He's helping other people. Just to see the transformation in that one dude. And he literally looked me in the eyes and said, man, this program saved my life. You know,
Ooh, dang.
I mean,
That's priceless,
things
bro.
like that. Where else are you going to get that?
And I guess on that other side too, bro, there's successes and then there's like those horror stories too. And I don't know if you feel comfortable about speaking to those. So people out there know, like, we know the good things. We know the good things. We know the good stuff. We know the positive stuff. What is some of the, maybe some unsuccessful stories that maybe you wish you could have done more?
Man,
if you don't mind speaking on it, man, I know they're out there, brother.
I mean, they're out there. You know, unfortunately, there's unsuccessful stories and occurrences that have happened out there. I know of a few, none that I've been directly, personally related to. But again, the group of us that are involved with this program, it goes nationwide, right? So we stay in contact all the time, us ambassadors of this program that we're trying to grow and share. And so we share stories throughout that connection. And I know that there's individuals out there that aren't making it. You know, as much as you try, again, this isn't for everybody. I understand that golf isn't a thing that's going to pull everybody out, right? So this is just one of the opportunities that are out there for all of our veterans. And for some of them, it just doesn't work, right? And that's unfortunate, but doesn't mean we got to keep pushing, man. We got to keep trying. And the one thing that we do is, like, if golf isn't your thing, great. What are you interested in? How can we help you find your thing, right? So we are involved to that level, man, constantly trying to figure stuff out. But yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that every day, again, we all know that number 22, right? 22 veterans a day die by suicide, right? And so that's unfortunate. One is too many. But there's some people going through some shit out there, brother. So we got to figure out what we can do to try and help them out.
We got some great comments here, brother. Robert Vasquez, Sergio Avendano is a good man right there.
Robert's the shit, man. I love that dude.
He's the best dude right here. Jeff Beecroft, Andy Torres. I got a few beautiful Buffles. I don't know. He might be drinking right now, man. He might be
and we'll take
I'll check, bro. I'll check.
We'll take those bottles and Buffles too of bourbon to donate from one vet to another. I got your 6. Look at that, dude. I'm telling you, this is why Jeff Beecroft is one of the best people out there, dude. And I think that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to help people. You know what? And I think that's one thing. We had an event, and Sergio, it was so great to see you last week out at our Golf Galaxy, a night out at Golf Galaxy. And it was so great to see all the love from a lot of people that support the podcast and support just SA Golf, right? And you said, hey, I needed help. If you can help us. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm donating $250 to y'all. I'm donating that just to y'all. And awesome. Then I'm gonna get a team. I'm trying to find a good golfers. So I have not asked Brucey to get it to be on the team. I'm trying to find, well, I need
you don't want a mascot, bro? Like, I'll be a mascot or something.
I need a beer bitch. I need a beer bitch. So there you go. I mean, I need a beer bitch, but I need somebody that I could ride like Seabiscuit. So I want to make sure to get get a solid team, bro. And you're taking anything, right? Like you're taking I know Brucey and I were gonna help also with waters, drinks. We're out there, man. We're out there begging on the street, Brucey's wearing
his next to you, man. I'm right there next to you.
Me and Andy are working on the jaw a little bit.
I got lockjaw. I can't. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, but no, dude. Like for me, dude, on the real, man. Like this hits hard to me because, like, again, dude, my dad was a vet. Andy's dad's a vet. Me and Andy are not vets, dude. But we were able to relate to them, dude. In a point that I want to get close to my dad, but when he talks about stuff like that, dude, I can't relate to him, right? I tell him, man, dude. Hey, I want to have these talks, and I want you to get out because he is that guy that's just like, he's into his own little world. And I'm like, I want to do more for him. I know golf isn't his thing, but I've told him, hey, man, it doesn't have to be golf. Nope. Just be around other brothers who, when you say something, and they can say, oh, dude, like they're part of your industry. They're part of your thing. Exactly. Yeah, and he would try to talk to me, and I'm like, bro, you're going over my head, bro. Like, I have no idea locations, what your job number was, or none of that stuff, bro. Dude, so I know, man. Like,
I feel you, man. It's that way for a lot of us, right? When we try to, we get asked those questions and we try to talk about what we've been through and where we served, and they're like, oh, yeah, that's cool. And that's when you're talking to somebody who doesn't know, right? And you get it, and it's fine, and all the respect and love that they're interested, but it's just a different connection you have with other veterans, man.
Yeah.
It's just a different
family. The only soldiers me and Andy we were no limit soldiers, right, Andy? How does that go?
I still have my tank, right? I still have my tank. I still have my no limit tank right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the hold on, let me see right here. There
that's all.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the flyer right here. Right here is 2025 spring tournament win Friday, March 21st. At over there at Gateway Hills of Lackland Air Force Base. Shotgun start at 12 noon. How much? It's $50 per golfer, $200 per team. If paid by March 20th, you get it. You get it for $200. If not, it's $75 a golfer, $300 a team on day of event. Person, a 4-man scramble right here, guys. And if you want, guys, you can hit out and make sure I'll include your number if you're okay with that, Sergio.
Yeah, brother, please.
I'll include your number, your what is it? Your Craigslist back page channel, your OnlyFans.
Grindr,
Grindr. We'll put it all there. And guys, it's tell me how much of the profits is going to your people, bro.
Look, man, I don't want to dime out anybody because Robert, I love the dude, right? And he is by far giving us the deal of the century, which is why we're able to keep this cost low because he understands that I got no big sponsorship. I got no 501c3, right? So we're splitting it 50-50 on everything. So he's getting 25, I'm getting 25, right? Because that's just the love that Robert. And I hope, Robert, I'm sorry if I'm putting some of your laundry, your dirt out there right now, but he understands the challenges that we're facing with trying to make sure that we take care of our veterans. And he loves our veterans. 100% truly, Robert is the shit. And he's got our back all the time. So whatever we can get, if we can get it filled to 100, man, that'll be blessing, and we'll take it. But whatever we get, we'll take, and hopefully we can get out there, just have a good time, because that's ultimately what it's all about. We'll help who we can help as much as we can help, but we're gonna have a damn good time doing it.
Yes, sir, dude.
And I love that, and I think that's where we always talk about it. Brucey and I talk about is that golf is a sport that it brings so many people from different walks of life together. And right here, I got one of my good buddies right here, Victor Rangel, hashtag hero, hashtag WWP, hashtag US and vet golf. Golf has been a great outlet for me and a few other brothers in arms. And that's true. We hear it all the time. You see it. Robert Vasquez right here, Gateway Hills Golf Course will donate 2 10-punch rounds of carts to the tournament. 10 round punch cards, covers green, cart fee, value $390, dude.
Ooh, Robert, dude, going above and beyond.
I don't expect any less from that dude, man. I love him to death.
I know, man, and I think, and I'm sure you've known at the many courses that where you've helped instruct,
right,
that the people that can do what they can do, you see it, right, and then you see what Robert you can do, and we're thankful that Robert is in a position where there's not a lot of supervisors above him. Like Robert's the end all be all, and he's as successful as he is because he takes care of so many people right here. One more comment right here. Jeff Beecroft. Love Andy, thought his dad and uncle, those old school cats are walking, talking history books. And that's one thing I've always loved about Uncle Rudy. That's one thing I love about my dad is I always tell my dad, or people always tell him, thank you for your service. And the response my dad has always given for years, and he says, no, it wasn't, thank you for thanking me, but it was my duty. It was my duty. And I love hearing that. Now, but before we let you go here, Sergio, I guess just what is the ultimate, like, what is the end all be all for you?
As far as
as far as helping vets in this game.
Look, man, it's just the joy that it brings me to know that I'm able to make somebody's day a little bit better. That ultimately is all I'm looking for. If I can help one person have a better day that day, hopefully it continues and transitions into more and more better days. And then ultimately that person's going to turn around and hopefully help the next person and help the next person. Because that's all we can do, man. That's all we can do is just lift each other up, bring each other together, and then just keep pressing forward. So what it provides me, it is just that fulfillment that I know that hopefully, I made a little change in somebody's life and I made it a little bit better for them today.
Oof. Powerful, bro. Powerful.
Well, you know what, bro? We thank you so much for being on. Make sure, guys, you hit up Sergio. If you need anything, guys, if you want to donate anything to this great cause, we know exactly where this money's going. And guys, if you've ever, since this podcast existed since 2018, for going on 7 years, I've only attached myself to tournaments that I believe in and I know where stuff's going. The coaches, my coach, Coach Kobe Cantu, retired, rest in peace, district fire chief, retired district fire chief of 30 years. My mentor, athletic director, coach that I learned under. He said, he would always say this about your programs. He said, make sure your program there's no fluff, that it's not fake. It's not for the ill-hearted, that if you're going to do things, do it to the best of your ability and do it with a purpose. And I think, Sergio, you've had nothing but purpose every time. Every time you step on the field for your students, for anybody that you've tried to help. And dude, we love you. We appreciate you, bro. And we're gonna help you. We're gonna help fill those new carts that Robert's got out there at Gateway Hills, baby.
Good
on
carts,
Friday, March 21st. Shotgun start at noon, guys. If you need any information, I'm your man. Want to donate? I know Jeff said he's going to donate 3 bottles, but I think only 2 are going to make it. I'm just saying. And you know what? 3 might make it, but they're going to be plastic. They're going to be Kentucky Deluxe.
Little shooters.
Hey, so tell them that, I'll let you guys know right now. The Greens at JBSA app is where you're going to register for the tournament. Robert hooked it up so it can all go straight to him and get all registered. So that's going to be easy. We're going to do the scoring on the app. So everything's going to be super easy and smooth. So again, it's all about having a good time, coming together and sharing some stories and maybe drinking some of that bourbon, brother.
All right, bro. Now, please, it's for charity, right? I just want to know it's for charity, right? Is it for charity? Okay.
100%.
Okay. All right. You heard him, Brucey. You heard it. You said 100% charity. So tell Robert no freaking clown pins. It ain't the circus. It ain't the circus, bro.
Bro, he puts them on slopes, bro.
This guy, dude, like, tell him.
One step off the edge, right before it falls off, right? That's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Tell him, dude. And I said,
I'm going to do like Tiger. I'm going to tell you it's 99 yards every time.
There you go, right? Bro, tell him, man. Like, this guy, like, I think he's got some PTSD he's dealing with, and he takes it out on the golfers. Because he's like, you know what? He goes, how are we going to get these dudes today?
He's in his office. Like,
hey, guys, that's Sergio Avendano. You can hit him up at Texas Bogey _boy. One of the best people in the game, a giver of life, a giver of golf lessons. I don't know. Are they good golf lessons or?
Well,
hey, bro, if he can fix me, they're good lessons.
Get them from me, but if you get them from the actual guys that know what the hell they're doing, then they're good.
One of the best people in the game, making this world a definitely better place, helping our veterans who gave so much to us, and I know you give a hell of a lot back to them, bro. Hey, we appreciate you and we thank you, bro, and can't wait to see you on Friday, March 21st, baby, at beautiful
brother.
Gateway
Yes,
Hills.
Love it. Appreciate
All
you
right.
guys. Y'all
All right,
see
brother.
that?
You have a good night, man. All right. Much for being on.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if we can take him off. There we go. Got him. Boom. Right there. Brucey.
Dang, bro, that's deep, bro. That shit was hitting me, bro. That shit make me want to go enlist right now, bro.
Hey, for what is Salvation Army? Salvation
Yes, that one. Ding, ding, ding.
Bro, okay, so tell me, bro. Like, I know you talked about your dad before we bring on Jessica Ramos and our guy Bedo, Steven Escobedo, to talk about the San Antonio Brawls golf tournament they have coming up here. What is it that you think, or maybe your dad needs as being a veteran, of the being a veteran? What do you think that you said it talking with Sergio about that there's something that your dad's missing or lacking?
Yeah, dude. And I think it's just it's the camaraderie, bro. It's the camaraderie with the other guys, man. And again, dude, like healthy conversations, talking, because I think like everybody withholds a lot, right? Because I don't know if they're just too scared to dig in there and talk about it. But I think it's just being around other people, dude, that were around his time, around his age. And like, I'm telling you, bro, it's like if I talk to somebody about sports who doesn't know sports, I can't relate to him. I can't talk to him. I can't say, oh yeah, bro, I remember when we went over here and did this, bro. And I just think that if he's around other people, like-minded people like him, dude, it'll make him get out more, bro. Like, I just feel like he's his own little world, dude. And sometimes I just want him to get out there. And I wish he could pick up golf. Even if he doesn't pick up golf, just getting out there with me, dude, or getting out there and doing something, being around other people, dude. I know it would. And right now I know he's trying to work on his disability to kind of get like 100%. But bro, dude, I think he needs it, bro. Like, I think he needs to be around other people that he can relate with, man. What about your dad?
And you know what? 2018 is a reason. My dad was one of the biggest reasons why I started this golf podcast before we bring Bedo and Jessica on right here. Thank you so much for waiting patiently in the waiting room right there. It's one of the big reasons I started it, dude, because like my dad, thank the Lord I still have him. He's here with us, Brucey. He's here. He's riding in the other cart. Every time I talk golf, play golf, live, breathe it, take this freaking thing in. My pops is with me. Good old fairway Ed, and
yes, sir.
Every time we talk, we always talk about, hey, dude, he goes, hey, ¿sabes qué, dude? I shot a 99, bro. And I'm like, he goes, or I shot 102, but that was with one birdie guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I started this podcast because every time I talk golf, he's here with us. He's here with me. And I love it. All right. So we're going to go ahead and bring on Steven Bedo Escobedo and Jessica Ramos from San Antonio Fire Department Heroes Brawl to talk about their tournament that they're going to be hosting at one of my favorite courses down the street from me, Almost Basin. All right.
Ooh, let's go.
Let's go ahead and bring my guy Bedo. How we doing tonight, my brother?
I'm good, brother. How are you guys? I'm good.
I'm doing, hey, dude. Better now that we saw you. We saw Bedo. Bedo came out of the freaking woodworks. Now,
bro, every time I was
on
seeing
Monday
him,
at Silverhorn. I heard something. I thought it was a deer, and no, it was freaking Bedo. And I'm like, Bedo, you got to wear the neon. You're a hunter, bro. Wear the neon. You got to wear the neon protective reflectors. So Bedo, we're gonna bring on Jessica. If you would kind of just give us a little intro and how you know what, y'all made this connection and made this relationship before we bring her on here.
Yeah, absolutely. So my cousin, Mo Davila, his dad is a retired firefighter, and Mo knows my passion about golf and the golf tournaments that I've helped out with in the past. And he called me and he said, hey, can you help out my good friend, Jessica? She's putting on a golf tournament, Heroes Brawl, which benefits firefighters, police officers. I know they've donated money to the 100 Club. So firefighters and police officers who are in need for whatever the reason is, they help them out financially. And being a police officer, Marine for 4 years, a police officer for 7 years, guys. Y'all know
you've been a Marine a lot longer. Just saying, once a Marine,
always a Marine.
Always a Marine. Just
once a Marine, always a Marine. But just when he asked me to help out, and then I spoke with Jessica, and she gave me the mission of what the Heroes Brawl does, and all the where these monies go to, I told her, I said, I'm in. I'm all in. Let me know what I can do to be part of the team. And I'd love for her to come on and give the mission of what Heroes Brawl does and how they help out firefighters and police officers in the local area. And yeah, dude, I'm in to help her out with this tournament. And I say we bring Jessica on and then let her talk about.
Let's bring her on right here, guys. We got Jessica Ramos right here from the Heroes just help us out, Jessica. I know we have the Heroes San Antonio Heroes Brawl.
So it's Heroes Brawl of San Antonio. We started in 2015. We were actually Guns and Hoses of San Antonio. Guns and Hoses is based out of other areas. In 2019 is when the pandemic hit, and we changed our name. A lot of the reasons we changed our name is that when other people have control of our name, it's kind of harder. What can we do? What can we not do? So we changed our name to Heroes Brawl, which was an awesome thing. Our name is now being trademarked, working very closely. And then here we find out that there's also the name is always like a legal thing, right? So we weren't aware because we saw Heroes Brawl, but then it said Heroes. So technically it belonged to somebody else, kind of like Guns and Hoses that we had to lose. So then we're like, man, we're back to base, square one. What do we do with our name? And we were blessed that we were able to negotiate through our attorneys and their attorneys and work out a deal. So the first go around, I did not want to fight it, go through the legal. And this go around, I said, hey, we can't do this again. And we were blessed that, so Heroes, they have it, and it's only golf. And I believe they had it in Dallas. No, mentiras, no. In D.C., in Washington, D.C.
You're lying. Don't be lying. You're lying.
So it was in Washington, D.C.
Mentirosa.
In Washington, D.C., and they've been doing only golf. But what we wanted was we've had boxing. Boxing is my passion and where we come back. We're a boxing family. And Mo and Margot, they've been with me since day one. I've been knowing them since my son was 10 years old. He would now have been 25. So we just been very close to the Davila family. We met a lot of people like you all through golf, us through boxing, and we had cornhole tournaments. So we decided we want to do golf, right? And I'm like, Mo, we don't know what to do. Guide us. And that's when, he sent us to Mr. Steven and said, let's see, he can help you out. So our money and our cause goes, like I was saying, some of it goes to the 100 Club, of course, throughout the years. Years before, we would give $2,000 the fight night. Then we would give throughout the year. But we were blessed that this first coming back from the pandemic, our last one was 2019. I went through some personal family struggles at that time as well, that just the pandemic, everything, where we just didn't continue. And we decided to bring it back in 2024. My daughter tells me, Mom, why aren't we doing it anymore? It was, she remembers how when she was little. And I said, well, at the time, our goal was for my son, like have him take over. And that all changed. So I asked her, I said, is this what you want to bring back? She says, we just, what was the reasoning behind it? And I had told her, I said, Jane, we were always around positive people. We wanted you with the good influence, be around people that, can help mentor you guys and, have a good life. So she says, well, let's do that. Let's bring it back. So I said, okay. We brought it back, and we've had cornhole, and we did boxing. And the blessing that this year, 2024, we were able to give at boxing night, 4,000 to the 100 Club. We gave 4,000 to USA Boxing, and we gave 500 to the Fire Academy. The kids needed that were coming into the Fire Academy, so we gave them 500. But throughout, we also give when there is a need. An example I had given Stephen was that at one when back when it was Guns and Hoses, before 2019 that we changed our name. One of our fighters came and said, "Hey, um, one of our friends from the station is sick, and he ended up in the hospital. They were remodeling their home, and they couldn't finish remodeling the home." And he said, "Well, we need help." And I said, "Well, what can we do?" And they said, "Well, we'll do all the labor if you give us the money to purchase the items to finish the home." He was almost done. He didn't need a lot. And I said, "Okay." So we got together as a board. We are a 501c3, and we said, "Let's go ahead and do it." And, we gave them money. When someone in the station calls and says, "Hey, we need funds for this or that," so we do help out. And when something's going on, so that's on the fire side. We had a kid that went to Colorado with his family on vacation, and something about the elevation, they didn't know about his heart condition. He had a heart attack at the airport, and we were able to also help bring the body back. And that was on the boxing side. So our mission statement is for the fallen police and fire and youth, but it's mainly in the youth boxing where we give. We also, I think it was in 2017, there was a boxing gym that they broke into their gym and stole everything. And they called us, and at the time I was a ringside distributor. My son was, Georgie. And they said they broke in and took everything. We're like, "Everything? How did this happen?" They said, "Well, they came in, opened the door, and all night they took all our stuff." And they said, "So what can you give?" And I looked at my husband and I said, "What can we do?" And he's like, "Well, what do you want to do?" I said, "I want to give them everything. I want to give them gloves, headgear, medicine balls." And we came with our truck loaded. We even gave them bags. And we've even walked into gyms, and if we see bags that are torn, because my son used to work out at the time, and we'd go to different gyms, we would ask them, "Do you mind if we donate 2 new bags to you?" Those bags run anywhere from 200 to 1,000.
Are those the
And
punching bags? The big tall?
either the punching, we've done the water bags, we've done the big round ones.
Hey, we could put Maya up as a bag and let Maya be a bag.
You know what? I don't look this. I'm not this good looking because I've won every fight. So I'm just saying, if they're looking for somebody on the really short and stocky 180-pound class, you know what? I can spar for like half a round. But I'll go like gacho hard. Like, man, I'll like but Jessica, why is this such a big
Passion.
Program for you? And why is this a passion, and are you such a believer in this? And as we started the podcast, and as Brucey and I run this thing, we know, when we understand, I'm a teacher of 20, this is my 22nd year in the teaching and education industry. We know when we understand the power of sports, what it does for people. And why is it such a passion of yours to give back, and to give back? Like, I mean, it's endless, it's like, it's never going to stop.
It changed on the reason we started. We started for my son at the time, and we were like, we're going to do this for him. Now things are different. My son passed away in 2019. So now this is a blessing to me that it keeps me busy. It keeps me where I need to be. Versus just thinking on, if he was here, what could have happened? What could we be doing? right now would probably be messing around with 3 kids, chasing them, my grandkids. I don't have that. So I'm busy booking events after event after event because it keeps my mind where I need it to be, for me. And we've always enjoyed giving. When my son was alive, we were that family. In the boxing family community, it's what I guess you call sometimes like a poor sport, where some people have money to do it and some don't. I'm not saying we had money. I'm saying we worked hard to take my son and put him where he was. But we were that family that we went everywhere, and the families that couldn't take their kids, whether the mom was a single parent, whether both parents were working. My husband was blessed to have his own business, and I was blessed to be able to stay home. So with that, we went to every tournament, every weekend. We ate, slept, woke up, breathed. Everything was Georgie and boxing. So we were always taking those kids with us. And we just always gave back to the kids, gave back to the community. Georgie was alive when we were giving to the boxing gyms. And that family just came so close to us. And I always see, if we ever needed something, let's say something happened, it's always good to have that support from family and your close friends that become your family in this. So that's our passion. We enjoy giving back to the community, and it helps us stay busy, and it puts our children around positive people, not in a negative way. It's just a good turnaround for our children now.
Yes.
Jessica, and I know Brucey, if you wouldn't mind speaking on your nephew and what
Yeah, yeah.
boxing has done for him, but
Oh, dude.
Jessica,
Yeah,
I want to tell you, you're a freaking angel. You know it.
yeah.
You've been a
Godsend.
god, you've been a godsend to people, and like I said, I know, and a lot of times, boxing can be a dark sport. It's nobody sees the hours. Everybody sees what happens in those 3 minutes, right? Everybody sees what happens in the ring, and they think it's there in that exact moment. That's all they see. And it's waking up at 4 a.m. It's running the miles. It's doing the work. It's a grind. It's all for that. Who knows? It could be that short time, but
Yeah.
I want to thank you for what you're doing for our community, because you're an angel. We appreciate you. And, Bedo said it. Brucey has family and law enforcement, as do I, even though they harass me all the time. But I want Brucey.
Face.
I would love it if Brucey, if you could speak on to the community that your nephew
No,
has.
yeah, exactly, bro. And Jessica, as you're talking, I'm listening to you, and it's just hitting me even harder, because when my cousin and I talk, that's all he ever talks about. He says, "Man, it's how you said boxing is a poor man's sport. It's hard. No, all the supplies you need. They live in Alice, and then they travel to Corpus to go train in Corpus. And just like you said, he's just like you two, where he helps the people around him, like the single mothers, the kids that don't have it, and he's driving them to Corpus and back. And he says, "Arnold, man, you don't understand. Like, this stuff gets expensive, man. Like the gas and we go out and eat afterwards and this and that." He's like, "I don't expect anything. I just want for them to know that there is options, and there is, if your heart's in it, like, I will give what I can." And my nephew actually has Golden Gloves coming up in Corpus this weekend. But just like Andy said, I mean, the hours and it's like, it's hard to ask for help, and you don't want to ask for help. But at the end of the day, like, we are a family, we are a community out here, and whatever we can do to help, that's what we're supposed to do, is just give and help and service and volunteer. And I went on y'all's website and I was looking at it, and it's like everything that y'all offer: softball, cornhole, golf. And I'm like, damn,
those
man,
are
like, this is all the things we like. Yeah,
those are Brucey's favorite things to do too, every day.
Yeah, but I was just hearing you, and I'm just like, man, this is passion. Like, this is what you call 100% passion. And,
Hey,
and
Brucey,
I applaud you for that. Yes, sir.
when I met Jessica and her kids and Ruben the other day, 10 minutes in, not even 10 minutes, 5 minutes into it, we were talking, and I told Jessica, I said, all due respect, I said, stop. I said, I'm in.
Yeah.
I said, you tell me what you need, what you what I can do to help out with my golf community, with the firefighters and police officers that I know. I mean, what's that? What was that movie? You had me at hello.
Yeah.
Dude, she had me, and I'm in. So I hope, and I know we'll get y'all support and the other support of our golf community, our firefighters, our police officers. Jessica's genuine. She is 100% genuine. It's all for us. So, Jessica, you are, like Andy said, you're a godsend, and we're going to make this happen.
Thank you.
And I love how you have your passion. And you know what? Hey, golf is. We just spoke about it with Sergio, and we've said this on countless episodes. We're in episode 176, so we've been doing it for a little bit. The game is that golf is a sport that, and a golf tournament is something that brings people together. It brings communities together. You spend a lot of hours, like when you're in the boxing gym. You're a lot of times you're just there with your trainer. You're there with your teammates, right? With your team, with your crew, and a lot of times you learn a lot about somebody in those 4 to 5 hours. Sometimes, in our case, 6 or 7 when we don't want to go home after that. You know, when the party and when the golf was really poor, but the party was really good, and
you have those details.
The Heroes Brawl San Antonio charity golf tournament will be held on Sunday, March 2nd at Almost Basin Golf Course, which is one of the beautiful tracks there in San Antonio. It's right there by the quarry, right there off of McCullum. It's a shotgun start at 12 p.m. $125 per player, $500 for a 4-man team, and a pre-sign up at $450. Well, that's a little bit later, but there's prizes, hole-in-one, closer to the pin, and more. And Jessica, is there anything that you want to tell us extra that maybe our viewers, people that are interested, that they might not know or they might want to know and about this great tournament?
So we changed the date. So we're going to do March 30th, and the price is $400 for the 4-man team.
Yes.
So that's what we did. We changed the date. We went to the 30th.
I like to build the dramatics. You know, I want to get everybody cheering and pumped up, but I have to check my guns. Let me check this. I was like,
I was just seeing it right now, and I wanted to.
I don't know. I got to check. But you know what? We'll definitely help you. We'll pump it. We'll pump it as hard as we can on our website. It'll be on nothingisob.com. We'll also have your contact information out there. And you know what? We always look for the podcast was started to give a voice to the voiceless, sight to those that are unseen. And I know we have a lot of people. I talk with a lot of being a teacher and a coach. I teach a lot of children of law enforcement, and we've made great relationships. And they always want to go and support. I think that's the thing, that they have their community too, right? And we look forward to supporting Heroes Brawl San Antonio to help those boxers, to help those communities, to help the fallen, to help families in need. And Jessica, we're so proud of you. In any way the podcast can help you, Brucey, myself, you let us know. We're going to pump this super hard. And man, keep doing a great job. And we thank you, because I know it. Thank you for being real with us. Thank you for opening up to us and telling us your story, because I know it's not the easiest, especially when you just met us, you know?
Yes, exactly. Respect.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. We appreciate you letting us on.
All right, guys, that's Jessica Ramos. Make sure, guys, on March 30th at Almost Basin Golf Course, guys, any information, we will have it on www.nothingisob.com, guys, so you can reach out more. We'll have Jessica's info, contact, and guys, get in, man. I think a great tournament for $400 is a freaking steal. Almost Basin, heart of the city, right by the quarry, right 2 blocks down from my school. You're making it easy, guys. That's Jessica Ramos. That's Steven Escobedo. Thank y'all so much for being on for Heroes Brawl San Antonio golf tournament March 30th at Almost Basin.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
I don't I don't want to make things. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get back easy. All right, guys. There you go. All right. So right here, as we continue this show right here. Let me see right here. There we go.
I can exit out, right?
Yes, you can. You can. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll go back and we'll edit this out right here. Now, man, we heard about two great golf tournaments from some solid people and solid individuals. Now, what do you think about the golf community, Bruce? Do you think the golf community can always step up and show out?
Yeah, dude. Like, I think that's what I loved about golf, dude. Is like everybody supports him, and like I always love it, dude. Some people say like, "Hey, bro, I don't know how to golf, but I just want to go out there and just help, and then just have a good time." And I think that that's what everybody looks out for, dude. I mean, do you want to win? Of course, everybody wants to win something, dude. But at the end of the day, you just felt like, "Hey, dude, not only did I help, but I golfed." What else could you expect, right?
Well, I think the thing is too, and I always be real and being realistic, because a lot of people always come, and I'm not gonna say come at us, but they always offer us, "Hey, I'd appreciate your help," and it's tough, right? It's tough to kind of support, because it's not cheap to golf in these charity golf tournaments, and you're always concerned where the funds and where things are going, right? That's why I really only attach myself to as being a committee member for Putting for Pops, because I see 100% of the proceeds. Transparent. There you go. Transparency is 100% of the profits go to our recipients. And dude, it's a labor of love. Like, I'm like this. I don't know how many times a year I could be on a committee, wife, kids. Well, my third child, Brucey, the podcast, teaching, coaching, and having a second job. Oof, I'm tired already. Just saying that.
Right. Burnt.
And I think, I love to hear the stories, dude. I love how real Sergio was about raising funds for his vets, and how Jessica, I was curious. I ain't gonna lie, I was curious about hearing. She kept speaking about her son in past tense, and I didn't, that's what I love about the show too, and I appreciate our guests. And just in case anybody's wondering, we paid none of our guests. We don't entice them with anything. We're so appreciative of our guests for being on the show and being real and being vulnerable, dude, and just
And like, I'm like in awe, Andy, dude, because like how you said, bro, these two touched me personally, dude, because again, on the military side, bro, like I said, my dad's a vet. I got a couple of friends that are vets. The second one, dude, I got my cousin, or I got a couple of cousins that are.
You got a big family. Your family got around, Bruce. Your family got around.
And then I do. One of my best friends is a fire marshal down in Alice, dude. Best friends growing up, bro. So, dude, when they mentioned first, now my sister is a dispatcher, bro, dude. So first responders.
Okay, bro. Dude. Hey, yeah, I'm tired now.
And then I don't want to name drop, right, dude. And then my cousin's a boxer, dude. So it's like, bro, it's like all this was just hitting me all at once, dude, to where I could relate to a lot of this, dude. And it's like, dude, and it's always like, back to what Sergio said, as long as you can impact one person, bro. It's like, dude, like, I think I changed my motto from scare money, don't make money, to you got to be up in a down world, bro. It's like, dude, this world it's tough, dude. And it's like, you got to be positive, bro. It's like, I loved how she said, you got to be around positive people, dude. And like, I believe that like when you're around negative, you're going to eventually pick up negative stuff. And dude, when you're around positive people, bro, dude, I love my circle, man. I think my circle is awesome, bro. And these two stories, dude, and these two causes and these two charitable stuff, dude, they really hit me hard, bro. Really hit me hard.
But I'm not going to say hit me hard, bro, but I'm just like, I appreciate, and again, I appreciate our guests coming out here, bro, and being real and opening up themselves up, because it's not just us. I mean, we're two guys, we're two golfers, but it's to everybody else that's on the other side, right? That's on the other side of this camera, on the other side of that phone, on the other side of that tablet, computer screen. And I think the thing is just, I guess we always talk about it, right? Like you always say, hey, for real, hey, real talk. You always say, hey, hey, bro, real talk. And I think that's the thing we're always trying to find. Like, and nothing is OB is the title of the show. Nothing is out of bounds. And we always want people just to be real with us. And I think the thing is that you look at these people, it's close to their heart. They're not getting anything in return, but giving back to a community that's saved them, that's helped them. And it sounds like Jessica has like a real good support system. And like she said, man, she, she's trying to keep herself busy and putting herself into a damn good cause. And I want to help them out as much as we can right here. Sergio Avendano right there. I'm in. Sergio, I got to check the calendar, but look, I don't know. Brucey, he normally can't play if anything.
The wife's birthday, bro. That's the wife's birthday.
He normally can't play if anything's over $42.69 in green fees. So we'll see if we can maybe get somebody to sponsor Brucey. If somebody can sponsor Brucey for that tournament, we'll see. We'll see if he can go. If not, hey,
come on,
Bruce. Sidelines, baby. Sidelines right here. Right here, guys. We got some great comments. Thanks for tuning in. John Tejeda. Andy, you look like Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite. Hey, vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro, baby.
Hey, dude, speaking of John, sorry to cut you off, dude. Speaking of John, when Jeremiah said, hey, man, Comanche's closed, bunch of baby criers or whatever, right? Joe commented.
Baby criers.
Yeah, right, dude. Joe commented and said, oh, man, like whatever. And I thought it was John. So I put, hey, bro, you got lucky. I'm saving you money. And I said something stupid, and he was just like, oh, very funny. And I was like, oh, shit. I meant that for your brother, John, dude, because we were going to double down.
So I'm waiting for the punchline.
Oh, the punchline was I said it to Joe, and it was meant for John. There you go. That's the storyline, bro. Okay, sorry.
All right, guys. It's the Andy Torres show here, right? I don't know where Brucey was going with that, bro. Work on that one. All right. Sorry. So right here, guys, some more great comments. Leo Comedio, but will Beto be at David Lee Garza?
I don't get that one. What happened?
Hey,
he's friends with them or what?
No, he's everywhere, but he's everywhere, but like at the golf course, bro. He's everywhere playing right here. Leo Bradley, and Leo Comedio. We get litty after our rounds. We do. Hey, we get litty, we get lovey-dovey, we love everybody.
Dude.
I come home with 3 different types of sauces on my shirt. I had buffalo sauce, I had queso, and marinara, and I was over here like,
you had jizz.
I was like, hey, that was the fourth. That was the fourth. Right?
That was the secret sauce.
Right here, Beto. Thank you, my bros. We appreciate you, chingos, man. Great job on bringing on a quality person, quality organization. Yes, Victor Angel, let's go, boys. God bless y'all. All right. Victor Angel, no limit soldiers. I thought I told you.
I thought I told you.
Soldiers start fighting. It's time. Was that Lethal Weapon like Danny Glover?
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude.
Bro, right here. Steven Escobedo, Leo, Rudy, and I have a date for the David Lee Garza concert at Thursday.
Poteet, Texas, come on.
Ooh, Leo, I flipped Mike Gomez to the ground after our round. Yeah, he did. He did outside. I'm telling you, shit got all I know is I don't think Silverhorn's seen it like that. Like Silverhorn's got to come up with a new show. It's like Silverhorn After Hours, baby. Like everything was closed. FOREBROS. It was the FOREBROS takeover, baby. After the red, white, and blue President's Day bash. All right, Brucey. Some golf that took place this past weekend we've already been an hour deep. Thank you to our guests, and thank you if you're still tuning in by chance. What were your takeaways from Silverhorn Golf Course, the red, white, and blue? And a lot of times some people call it a firecracker. They call it the red, white, and blue because you hit off the reds, the whites, and the blue tee boxes, in alternating order. What were your thoughts on that round, the course, everything?
Dude, I thought the course was looking good, right? Silverhorn's always a gem. Again, we got it at a good price, dude. Tight, bro. So what I liked about it, bro, is that it fit my game to where I don't really get recklessly, dude. And I felt that I was doing pretty good, even with the wind coming in. Love the course, bro. I feel bad I didn't get to stay after. I wasn't happy with my total score, but I was happy with that I was keeping stuff good. But again, bro, I thought that the layout was good, man, and that it was the fairways were good, the greens were fast. But all in all, dude, for a Monday President's Day, dude, I thought it was awesome, bro. I thought, and again, dude, like a little long. I thought it was too long, bro, for us teeing off at 1 and then going. I mean, we almost finished close to like 6:30. That's crazy, bro.
Well, and I always say this is that Silverhorn is not a fast-paced round unless you're like you're a scratch 1 or 2 handicap. It's a tight course, and depending where the tee boxes are, thanks to Jadon for giving us a great rate. I don't want to say it here on the show because you have a lot of people that get all butthurt and shit about why FOREBROS gets a better rate than any other freaking organization.
Because we have the numbers. It's a numbers game, bro. If you have the numbers, and if you come to me and say, "Hey, Arnold, I got 30 people, 40 people, 50 people," and I'm not getting, I would say, bro, what do you need, bro? It's all a numbers game, bro, right? Women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie, bro.
And not just numbers in that sense in regards to golfers, is that like how many times? I mean, you don't drink beer. You don't drink beer. You only drink. What is it? Sweet. What is it? The sweet and sour? No, the Deseruno.
Amaretto sours.
You only drink the amaretto sours and
you go hard,
you get
bro.
tipsy.
You go hard. Yeah, I get cray.
And it's happened several times that we've sold and drank all the Michelob Ultra in a freaking golf course, in a facility, and in a bar and grill. So it's like when people know FOREBROS is heading there, you better stock up on the official beer of FOREBROS, Michelob Ultra, for that active golfer lifestyle, boy.
Bro, dude, I was on. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, dude.
No, you're right. It's your show, Brucey. Go for it.
I was on TikTok today. Sorry, it said Michelob Ultra. I was on TikTok today, bro. Some dude said, and I don't know this because I don't buy Michelob Ultra, but when you buy Michelob Ultra and they say, "Hey, domestics are $2.50 or $3, whatever," I'm throwing a number out there. Are Michelob Ultras included in that? Because I heard they weren't. I heard it's like your Bud Lights, your Budweisers.
The great courses, the great places, they throw those in with the domestics or the regular beers, right? Okay. But then you have these other places, these other restaurants that decide to upcharge, even though it's the same cost when you go. You want to get a 48 monster or 48 out monster from the damn beer tub over there at Stars and Stripes or whatever, right? Like it's $2.69. It's the same damn price as it is the Budweiser or the Bud Ice. I'll cover on the freaking ones that got the Bud Ice right there.
I just heard that about Michelob Ultra. I didn't know that, bro. These guys were complaining. They were saying, "Hey, we should look into that and say why are Michelob Ultras domestics if it's made in the US?" But anyways,
it's funny, bro. It's funny, bro, because you go to New York, right? And I'm over there drinking in one of the bars in New York, and I'm looking. I said, "Oh, there's a Lone Star." I said, "You know what? I'll have a Lone Star," and they charged me like $8, and I was like, for a pint. I said, $8. They're like, "Oh, that's an import."
Yeah, because it's from Texas.
I was like, import. I was like, Lone Star. I was like, man, this shit's like $2 in freaking in Texas, boy. Hey, well, it's imported. It's an import here, and I'm like, damn. I was like, man, these people are cashing out on freaking Lone Star Light, boy. We got some more great comments right here. Jesse Martinez, puro pinche FOREBROS. What a great group. Jesse Martinez, Atascosita, all the way from Atascosita, right outside of Humble, Texas. That's right outside of Houston. Dude made the track all the way down to play with FOREBROS, and he left. Him and our boy Victor left saying, damn, they wish they had something that nearly resembled FOREBROS there in H-Town, there in Houston. And I'm sad for them, but I'm thankful that they get to come down here and experience this and good old SA and 210 Golf, the Countdown City, baby. And but again, it's just our group is not like any other group. It's not like any other group. And our motto is you never golf alone again. And we don't say it to be catchy, to be cool. We say it because it's the truth. And I'm thankful for the group of guys we have, even though they're freaking dicks and they don't want to support us. They don't want to support the podcast. They don't want to show up to a night out at Golf Galaxy. You know what?
But then they're going to Cigars International.
I showed up at Cigars International too. So who am I to?
I know you did, bro. You didn't even invite me, bro.
I don't have to invite you because you can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere, Brucey. You can't go nowhere. You got invited to go play a round of golf. Somebody was even going to drive you, and then you said, "Let me check." And I know you weren't checking.
Church, bro. Church,
bro. But your church is traveling church. It's like the circus, baby. It's like Barnum and Bailey. There's one in every town. There's one in every town on every corner. Yeah. Is it messed up because I'm right?
No, messed up, dude, because instead of saying, you know what, Arnold, man, that's good, bro, dude. Stay committed, work on your spiritual side. Nope.
But like Mike said, you can work on your spiritual side any day of the week.
Yeah.
Any day of the week. Any day of the week.
I chose Sundays.
No, and you choose date night on Mondays. So that's what I'm saying.
It's cheaper, bro. It's called economics, bro. It's cheaper on a Monday.
You make your bed, and you have to sleep in it.
Yeah.
You make your bed and you have to sleep in it right here. Even Escobedo right here.
It's talking about you, bro.
About me, the clown. Remember, hey,
Yeah.
clowns know other clowns.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's what I always tell you that. They said clowns can call out and spot other clowns. It's easy. I
Yeah.
do it all the time. I'm a clown.
Yeah.
I know what it's like. Brucey, some things happened this past week in the golf game, before hopefully we can finish it here in about 15 minutes there, finish it out and wrap this all up together. Ludwig, big dog Ludwig won out at freaking Torrey Pines, the relocated Genesis Tigers tournament out at beautiful Torrey Pines in San Diego, California. And yes, I've played there. I've played there, and I think that's what made it even a little more special is that watching a course
you could picture yourself there, right?
I said it last week on the show. I could picture myself losing 3 balls on the first 3 freaking holes. I remember exactly where I scolded him to. Right now, we talked about Ludwig. Dude's a freaking stud.
He was on the winning with, bro.
He was on the winning team for the Ryder Cup for Europe.
Yep.
Everything fits him perfect. The shirts, the pants, the shoes. Perfect teeth, model facial features. He looks like there ain't nothing that don't fit him, and there ain't nothing that he couldn't promote or model or anything.
Yeah,
I mean, dude's got it all, bro. Texas Tech, guns
young,
up.
yeah,
he's
young, bro.
Just a stud, a beast. What are your thoughts about his big win there at Torrey?
Dude, I thought it was huge, bro. I think again we're gonna hear his name a lot this year. Again, with the Ryder Cup, I think he's going to play a bigger role. I know the last one, he was one of those names that you didn't really know.
He was one of those rookies.
Yeah, you didn't know too much about him. You're like, who's this guy, bro? He's not going to do shit. We got a bunch of stars in our team, and this guy just fucking took him, bro. So I think we're going to hear his name a lot, dude. I think he's going to. I don't want to speak it into forecast that he's going to be like our next Scotty, where Scotty's just winning and winning tournaments, but I believe he is, bro. I believe that he's gonna win. This is the first of many this year coming, and the first of a lot more to come.
He's an immense, young, bro. He's an immense talent, and it's great to watch him, guys. Don't forget, show is presented by Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Make sure you hit up our guy Lee Ramos at 210-507-2227 and MaximumDemo.com. He is the presenting sponsor. Great to have Lee Ramos back on, baby.
Yes, sir.
It's
man.
Great to have him back as the presenting sponsor. Now, so playing at Torrey Pines. I already told you, dude's a stud. I love him. I think he's going to be a force to reckon with. I see him as being the next DJ, but for the European version of Dustin Johnson, right? That type. I mean, hey, he's tall, solid looking dude. He's got the game. Probably a great athlete. Like I said, everything fits him perfect. He don't have to take it. He doesn't have to ask his mother-in-law to him his shit like I do. And you know,
he's
it's great.
Adidas guy though, dude. He's not your
Adidas. That's the only. Well, so is Dustin Johnson.
Yeah.
So is Dustin Johnson. I'm not an Adidas guy, but you know what? I think he'll see the error of his ways as he gets a little bit older and he gets a little bit more acknowledged. Now, there's a couple of things coming up. One thing coming up is the Creators Classic. They're taking 10 content creators to play here in a couple of weeks. I can't check it out, Brucey. If you wouldn't mind looking at the creators content where they're going to be playing at. Now, I saw the names. Fat Perez is going to be there. Gabby Golf Girl. What are your thoughts on the Bryan brothers, Wesley and George being there? What are your thoughts on them being in as creators in this Creator Classic? As professionals, they hold PGA Tour cards, or one does, and then one's a Korn Ferry member.
Yeah. Man, dude, hold on. I was checking out this schedule, looking it up for you. Wednesday, March 12th is what I'm getting. 2025 PGA Tour Creator Classic will take place on Wednesday, March the 12th at TPC Sawgrass.
TPC Sawgrass, okay. So they have the Island Green, hole 17. So tell me, what are your thoughts on having one former PGA Tour member, a current Korn Ferry member, and then the other brother holds his PGA Tour card?
Dude, I think it's lopsided, bro. Yeah,
but
it's
allowing them to be in a Creator Classic.
Yeah,
you got Roger Steele. And I do, and you know what? You got some of the good guys. You
It's
got
not
Grant
healthy.
Horvath.
Yeah, it's like it's not healthy because it's like this guy already has like the upper hand, like type of deal. I mean, is that what you see, or do you see something opposite, or what is your take on that?
Don't worry about my take. I want to hear your take. I got my takes. I'm worried about you because I know you want
I
to
just
agree.
think it's lopsided. I think it's not fair. I think like again,
That's what I want to hear. I want to hear you. Everybody wants to hear you, Brucey, because they don't know the real you.
They do know the real me, bro.
No, they don't, because you agree with everybody. That's why I want to hear your take first before I say something.
Okay, hold on. Before you say anything, what is wrong with agreeing with people? So if somebody says something,
because I want you to be honest. We want you to have your own, be opinionated.
Yes, I am. I'm very opinionated. Very. So I'm saying lopsided.
No, and then you're gonna be like, unfair. And then you're gonna be like, do you think I'm opinionated?
You know, it's like if I go to A flight, it's not gonna happen. It's very lopsided. It's my take. Or you bring like Michael Gomez to the C flight and he wins first place. It's just go.
Well, you know what? Mike Gomez is in the B flight. He's making his way to the B flight because he said he's lost 50 pounds, but he said he lost 45 pounds of it in his dick. That's what he said. Hey! Like he said he said it's trimmed. It's high and tight now. It's high and tight. So right here we got some great comments right here. Victor Rangel. Gabby Golf. Girl is the truth. What a wonderful young role model. And I love watching her stuff. She can get all the info out in a short period of time. She's got a smooth swing. And I've always kind of wondered about her nationality. But she's Italian. So I figured that out. She's Italian. I love watching her stuff. She's awesome. Because and I think this is a thing too, because we're both not long hitters. I think watching female golf and watching the LPGA and watching women's Division I golf, like one of my favorite all-time collegiate female golfers, Cameron Carrion, you know what? Like their golf and their distances are a little bit closer to what our yardages are, right? And so I think that's where I kind of like watching Gabby Golf Girl because she's like, oh, I piped a 240 something yard drive. And I'm like, man, if I got all of it, that'd be like my distances too, right? So right here. And then we got Steven Escobedo. Steven Escobedo, negative. They should not be included. They're playing professionals. And this is what I mean, we want to see these creators. And I love it though. And I'm kind of like Daniel Trejo. Andy shoots over a par at Cold Crest. Dude. I'm not a good putter, Daniel. Brother, my Daniel brother. Law enforcement right here, dude. This dude's a stud, bro. Like, you know what? I'm glad he popped up. I got some beef with some. You know what? I'm gonna make a call. This dude is a big dog in law enforcement.
Got pulled over 2 times in the same week for the same issue. Bro, just get your freaking registration, your placa, bro.
I have it. Bro. I have it. My placa.
Had it from like August 2024.
Hey, get your placa.
Get your placa, bro. Get your placazo.
Right here. Hey, Cool Crest is tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a nostalgic course. It's tough right here. Oh look, I blocked you. That's fucked up, right? You know what, bro? You got a lot of heat, right? You got a lot of heat. He's law enforcement. And he lays low. You know what I mean? My dog Daniel, man, miss you, brother. Hadn't seen you in a while. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Okay, so we got the golf classic. You know what? We're both under the same sentiment as you feel like it's lopsided. I don't think any good can come if any former professional or current professional wins that. I think it defeats the purpose. You know what, bro? I want to see some bad golf too.
Yeah, because you like want to be like relatable, right? You want it for it to be relatable. Dude, it's like if they say Bryson, hey, you're a content creator on YouTube or whatever the case is, come over here, and all of a sudden you're like, bro, really, bro? Like Bryson, like what the fuck? Like, come on, man, like. I see your take too, bro. Like you want it to be relatable. I want to see people fucking chili dip like me. I want to see people freaking slice like me, bro. Like I want to see it. I want to see it.
And then I want to see that guy that maybe he's chipping off for bogey or double bogey and maybe hole it for double bogey and throw it up and just be like, you know what? I want to
excited, right? Like excited.
I want to see that golfer. I want to see that bad golfer or that mediocre golfer or that bad shot or whatever, that bad hole. I want to see what brings them coming back just like us, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, another thing we got coming up here. Season 3, full swing.
Ooh. Bro,
I've been talking. You have to admit, I've been talking a lot about it.
You've been hyping it up, dude. I'm
hyping myself up. I don't know if I'm psyching myself up. Season 3, Netflix full swing.
We know what's coming. Like we know what's coming. We know some of the stories that they're going to be emphasizing about. Yes, dude. So I'm looking out for that. I seriously do want to have like a little viewing party, bro. Like the way you have like that Yellowstone watching party. I remember you got excited. Dude, Yellowstone, bro. Season 6, bro. Oh my God, I'm like, bro, like
I
it's just
didn't. I
Yellowstone.
didn't have a viewing party. I worked that night.
I thought y'all did. I thought you like and Jake and them or something had a viewing
They
party.
did, and they might have tagged me, but I was working.
I saw you come with your black cowboy hat, your black sunglasses, your black trying to be ripped.
But it was all like the plastic ones because I can't afford the real, the little. It's the tight.
That's fucked up, bro.
Hey, remember, is it fucked up because it's mean, or is
It's
it fucked
true.
up because it's true? Because it's true. So,
Shit, dude.
so as full swing, and what have I been sending you, bro? What have I been sending you and
Hype
talking up
videos,
about?
bro. Hype videos, bro.
But right of what though? What was my favorite part of season 2?
About like not believing in yourself, right? Like not like
The Ryder Cup.
I know,
The Ryder
but
Cup.
yeah.
And I think
Laying up, right? That one.
I think the thing is no laying up is the podcast, but it's
I know, but
all roads lead to Rome. And I
Yeah.
think I'm hyping myself up. What is as we finish up here? We got about a few minutes before we finish up. I had trouble getting hype for Silverhorn, and I said, man, I needed to watch something. I needed to watch something that got me going, and I started watching the All Roads Lead to Rome episodes 7 and 8 on my way to the course, and it got me freaking hype, dude. It got me hype because as much as I wanted the United States to win, the European side was the underdog, and I just love. I mean,
The game plan. Yeah,
Bruce,
the game plan.
I know, you know what? Everybody, Mike Ayala said it when his dad was coaching. You batted last in T-ball when you
Save
were
the best for last, bro.
When
Save the best
when
for
you were
last,
8 years
dude.
old, you batted last, or when you were 6 years old, you batted last in T-ball. I've always been the last guy picked. I play, I coach, I do things with a chip on my shoulder, and I always want to be in that underdog role. I've rarely known what it was like to be the favorite a couple times, and I just being in that underdog role, like it feel like I feel the comfort being like everybody going against me.
Yeah, but dude, it's like, okay, not to bring football into this, bro, but it's like what Jalen Hurts said, dude. Like, hey, dude, how do you? He was like, when people say stay hungry, he was like, bro, I'm starving. Like, I stay starving, not hungry, because if you're hungry, you can at least like whatever. But when you're starving, like, dude, there's nothing stopping you, bro. So when he said that, that's how I want to have that mentality, bro. I want to feel like I'm starving all the time, to where I don't give like no fucks, bro. Like I'm just out
Bro,
there.
I love what he said.
Bro.
He goes, I carry these scars with me. I was like, hey.
Deep, right, bro?
I was like, hey, we gotta play this guy for the next 10 fucking years in the NFC East. Like,
I'm
and you
like,
know what? But again, where did he play his high school ball? Where did he play his high
Texas,
school ball?
baby.
It's Texas, boy. They make him. They make him different over here, boy. They make him different over here. Right here, Daniel Trejo, my dog. Telosico. You told us to call you Rip for like 6 months.
I told you, bro. I told you.
Hey,
hey,
it's because
Andy? Where we going, Andy? We're going to the train station. Saying, sorry.
Hey, give me some. Hey, give me 2 of them yellow jackets. Give me 2 of them yellow jackets, boy.
I ain't got time for you today, Beth.
Right here, guys. Brucey, your last parting shot.
Dude, again, for the people who are still with us, man, again, dude, look into these good causes. Sergio and the fire and like the brawl, dude, good causes, going to good people. Again, look us up, look on our Nothing is OB webpage, hit us up, you know us in person, let us know, let's help them out, let's contribute a team, let's get a team together, or whatever we can do to help them out. That's what my last party shots are.
Well, that Brucey finally spit it out, guys. He needs a sponsor. All right. He needs a sponsor. He wants to get these teams filled so somebody can invite him. And because he knows it's not going to be me. All right. I got to stack my team. I got to stack my team because I'm going to be the weak link.
Yeah.
Now my parting shot is that and we've kind of talked about it, I'm coming to a bit of some professional crossroads, you know. And
preach.
I think that's why like I really like enjoyed watching the All Roads Lead to Rome because of about being a coach and stuff like that. And it's just kind of, you know, like in the spring too, as I see the light at the end of the tunnel. The school year's almost over. I'm not coaching anything. And, I'm thankful I've earned the rest, right? I've earned the rest to not coach in the spring. But at the same time, I love watching good coaches, right? We were talking about John Wooden this morning, talking about Luke Donald. And I think as this coaching profession, I talked to one of my coaching buddies yesterday at my daughter's track meets. And I asked him, I said, hey, man, how's everything going? And we coached there at Blessed together. And he said, I'm putting in for the defensive coordinator job there. They wanted me to. He said, another coach asked me to go linebacker's job at another place. He's like, he goes, you know what, dude? He goes, nobody wants to coach anymore. And you've seen that with a lot of your Alice, over the years, right? You're like, why is that guy not coaching? Oh, he wants to be this coach because it's easier, more stipend, less responsibility. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, that's the trend, right? That is the trend because of the parents, the day and age, the new kid, the new breed of athlete navigating through all these different guidelines and rules that are coming out. As I look at, I'm looking at all these coaches, and I always want to be the coach that can help the player be the best they can be.
Right.
And so I just love looking at what makes a coach successful. And watching that that gets me going. That gets me hyped up. I love seeing how Nick Saban does things. I love seeing how Luke Donald, he talked about having a plan, making the guys feel comfortable, having them be prepared for every scenario, having them be putting them in a position to succeed. And I think that's probably the best thing. I know you love playing Madden. I know you love playing 2K and all that stuff. I don't have boys, so I don't play that. I don't play those games, right? And I think that's kind of like my Madden. That's my game. And I love putting the pieces and letting the chips kind of fall and see how they perform. I'm gonna close the show with a quote. I told my kids I give my kids a quote every day at practice. And now that I'm not coaching, I'm gonna give my other child, my little child, Brucey, a quote right here.
Put me in, coach.
And for your viewers, players don't realize that their body language is like a billboard showing your toughness level.
That's
and
deep,
I think
bruh.
Players don't realize that their body language is like a billboard showing your toughness level. And I love that. I want Brucey. Thank you. I thank you for being there at the gym every morning with me. We're currently in the middle of week 6. You probably don't see a lot of gains from us because we're still eating the pickle, eating the M&Ms.
We manage. We're
maintaining,
bro. For the popcorn and the pickle.
What is this? We what and we don't judge. What do they say? We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. But I think we do it the other way. We don't listen and we judge. Gotcha, right? Judge gotcha right there.
Bad judge of characters.
Right here. The last comments right here. Paul Sharp. I'll play NOB sponsor us.
Oof.
I look at that as he'll play and sponsor us. What do you think?
Oh, that's what I heard you do. I mean, that's how I took it. Yeah. Because he says my dog, handicap based.
My dog, Daniel Trejo, respect. Brother, you stay safe out there, man. Protecting our kids, protecting our streets. Love you, brother. Miss you. Man, we thank you. Thank you for the, be safe out there in the line of duty right there, man. And I love this stuff, man. I love the power of sports, hearing Jessica story, Sergio. Make sure, guys, you hit those 2 great organizations, Heroes Brawl of San Antonio, to be played there, Jessica Ramos. And like I said, we're going to put it on nothingisob.com. March 30th out at Beautiful Almost Basin, 12 o'clock, shotgun start, only $400, only $400 to help SAPD, to help SAFD. And you
Boxers
know what? But you know what? Hey, those law enforcement, bro, and the bravest and the finest, they always put on a good party. They always put
bro. They get down, bro.
They always put on a great party. And then we have Sergio Avendano, and helping out our vets because his hands are tied.
And beautiful acting, baby.
Things. With the clown, the circus, the Robert Vasquez circus, baby. and some great people, dude. I'm thankful. This is one of those
Good shit,
episodes
bro.
we're thankful to be in this golf game and to help as many people as we can through this podcast.
Yep.
Daniel right here. Yeah, stop telling our secret. Hey,
Yeah.
what's the name of the show, Brucey?
Nothing is OB, baby.
Nothing is OB,
Let's
baby,
go.
right there. Hey,
Yes,
guys,
sir.
that's Brucey, guys. Make sure you love a little bit more.
Give a little
Hug
bit more.
hug the people you love a little bit more.
Mhm.
Work hard, play even harder. In the
Yes,
game of
sir.
life,